Okay, welcome to my videos deploying a cloud solution introduction. It's about OpenStack Instance Deployment Cloud Plus. Welcome to deploying a cloud solution practice lab. In this module, you will be provided with the instruction and devices needed to develop your hands-on skills. Learning outcomes. In this module, we'll complete the following exercises. Exercise 1, OpenStack and its component. Exercise 2, verifying OpenStack deployment. After completing this lab, you will be able to explain what OpenStack is, explain OpenStack usage in the cloud environment, explain the component of OpenStack, explain basic function of each OpenStack component, verify the successful deployment of OpenStack instance. Okay, next. During this session, we'll have access to the following lab configuration: PLAB management, PLAB deploy, controller, compute, and storage. The lab topology is composed of 5 nodes, which is this one, two, three, this one. Served by 2016 standard on PLAB management and Ubuntu 16.0 on the other 4 nodes. Name of nodes are PLAB management, PLAB deploy, controller, compute, and storage respectively. Lab topology details. There are 4 network subnet: name management, M, storage, S, VLAN, V, and VXLAN X respectively. Management network M will be used to route traffic to the internet and for management between other nodes. Storage network S is a private network between OpenStack nodes that will be used for sending storage traffic between OpenStack nodes. VLAN network V is a private bridge network between OpenStack nodes that will be used for sending tag VLAN traffic between OpenStack tenants. VXLAN network or X is a private network between OpenStack nodes that will be used for sending tunnel VXLAN traffic between OpenStack tenants. Okay. The first called PLA management node has an IP address of 1.192.168.0.1/24 and functions as the management host for remote desktop and SSH connectivity to other nodes in the topology. The second, called PLAB deploy node, has an IP address of 192.168.0.2/24 and functions as the deployment host. It contains Ansible playbooks that will be used to deploy OpenStack on the target nodes. And the third, called PLAB controller node, has an IP address of 192.168.0.3/24 on management interface. It consists of 3 other Ethernet interfaces with unique IP subnets. Controller node is where most of the stack, shared services, and other tools run. It provides APIs, web interface, scheduler, database, server, and other shared services for the cloud. PLAB compute node has an IP address of 192.168.0.4/24 on the management interface. It consists of 3 other Ethernet interfaces with unique IP subnet. The functions of the compute node is to run hypervisor and to provide compute resources like processing, memory, storage, and networking that can be consumed by the virtual machines instances. The last node is a PLB storage which has an IP address of 192.168.0.5/24 on management interface. It consists of 3 other Ethernet interfaces with unique IP subnets. PLAB storage will run storage services. It is responsible for handling image service, glance, block storage, Cinder, object storage, Swift, and shared files storage. Depending on the exercise, you may or may not use all devices, but they are shown here in the layout to get an overall understanding of the topology of the lab. This is the topology: management, deploy, controller, compute, and storage. Okay. Exercise 1. OpenStack and its component. OpenStack is a group of open source software modules that are used for building and managing both public and private clouds. It's supported by biggest software development and hosting companies around the world, which includes AT&T, Ericsson, Huawei, Intel, Rackspace, Red Hat, SoC, Tencent Cloud, and thousands of other telecommunication service providers, hardware manufacturers, and software development companies. Sabi dito, private clouds, public and private cloud. So it means babagsak to. Maybe hybrid. Kasi dalawa yung gamit niya. Either pwedeng mag-public, pwedeng private. So, pag dalawa, sa pagkakaalam ko, hybrid. They say OpenStack is the future of cloud computing. OpenStack is managed by OpenStack Foundation, which is a non-profit organization responsible for overseeing the deployment, development, and community building around the project. Okay, learning outcomes. After completing this exercise, we'll be able to explain what OpenStack is, explaining OpenStack usage in a cloud environment, explain the components of OpenStack, explain the basic function each OpenStack component. Your devices, this exercise containing supporting materials for Cloud Blast. Task 1. Explaining the function of each OpenStack component. OpenStack has several components. The components listed are what an OpenStack deployment will consist of after the installation has been completed. Each component plays an important role in the functionality of OpenStack. So ito po yun. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nova, Swift, Neutron, Horizon, Keystone, Glance, Cilium and Heat. In this task, you will read about components of their uses. OpenStack usage in a cloud environment. The aim of the cloud is to provide computing services for end users in a remote environment where the actual software runs as a service on a reliable and scalable hosted server instead of each end user's computer. Cloud computing talk about different things, but the industry is interested in running different things as a service. This include software as a service or SaaS, platform as a service, PaaS, and infrastructure as a service, IaaS. OpenStack falls into the category of infrastructure as a service, or IaaS. Providing infrastructure means that OpenStack allows users to easily create and manage new instances on which cloud components can run. Developer can create software applications for end user on a platform that is provided by infrastructure. Components of OpenStack and their functionality. So ito yung kanina, yung walo ba yun? So yun yun. OpenStack is composed of different modules. As OpenStack is open source, anyone can add additional components to it fulfill their needs. OpenStack community collaboratively identified 9 major components that will make the core of OpenStack. These 9 components are listed and explained below. Okay, number 1, Nova. Nova is the primary component of OpenStack that is responsible for providing computing services. It is used for creating and managing virtual machines, instances of hypervisor for handling computing tasks. Nova runs set of daemons on the top of existing Linux servers to provide that service. Swift. Swift provides storage services for objects and files instead of the traditional method of referring to files by their location on disk drives. Developers can use a unique identifier to refer to the piece of information or file and let OpenStack decide where to store this piece of information. So this yung function ni sweep, siya na yung magde-decide kung siya niya ilalagay yung information, hindi na si user. So easy. Kaya mas madaling gamitin yung cloud. It is the responsibility of the system rather than the developers to back up the data in case of machine failure or network connection. Disruption Swift allows a lot of organizations to store data efficiently, securely, and cheaply. It also provides scalability. Cinder is a component of OpenStack that provides block storage as a service. This is similar to the traditional method of being able to access particular location on the disk. This is important in situations where data access speed is the most important priority. Cinder provides high availability, fault tolerance, and recovery mechanism to diagnose and debug data issues easily. Neutron. Neutron is the primary component for providing network connectivity as a service between interface devices like VNICs controlled by other OpenStack services. It is responsible for providing fast and efficient communication between each component of OpenStack deployment. Horizon. Horizon provides a web-based user interface to all of the OpenStack services. It allows developer to access all the components of OpenStack through an application programming interface (API). It allows system admins to manage and maintain the cloud environment as needed. Keystone. Keystone is a component of OpenStack that provides identity as a service. It contains a centralized list of all users of OpenStack Cloud and mapping of all the users to the services delivered by OpenStack with authorization to use them. Keystone provides API client authentication, service discovery, and multi-tenant authorization by executing OpenStack Identity API. Glance is a component of OpenStack that provides an image as a service. It allows users to upload the discovery data assets that are required to be used by other services. These include image and metadata definition. The word image corresponds to virtual copies of hard disk. It allows images to be used when creating new virtual machine instances. Image service of Glance include discovering, registering, and retrieving virtual machine images. It uses a RESTful API to perform this task. Ceilometer is a component of a telemetry project. It provides billing services to the individual user of the cloud. It also keeps resource tracking of each user system utilization for various components of OpenStack. Heat. Heat is a component of OpenStack that provides orchestration. It allows developers to store the requirements of a cloud application in text files called templates that define what resources are required for the application. In this way, it generates a call to the appropriate OpenStack API, generates running cloud application. Okay, these are the functionalities. The 8 functionalities of OpenStack. Okay, next exercise. Verifying OpenStack deployment. After the installation of the OpenStack is completed, it is important to verify that instances is up and running correctly. The easiest way to verify this is to successfully log into the OpenStack dashboard. In this exercise, you will successfully log into the OpenStack dashboard to verify that the installation has completed successfully. After completing this exercise, we'll be able to verify the successful deployment of OpenStack instance devices. So, we'll be using the following devices in this lab. Please make sure these are powered on before proceeding. Okay. On muna natin. On, on, and on. And On na. On na natin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, naka na siya. Task 1. Verifying OpenStack deployment. In this task, you will verify the OpenStack installation by connecting to the OpenStack dashboard and reviewing the available components. Connect to PLM management. Okay, so nakakonect na tayo. Then, from the desktop to right-click the PuTTY application and click Open. Open daw natin si PuTTY. Then, arrow down muna tayo dito. Then, step 2, select the PLAB deploy node in the load, save or delete a stored session section and click Open. PLAB deploy, this one. And then, open. So, I open it already. Step 3, it will promptly to login type. Type natin si root. Tama ba? Root and then enter. Password is ASSW0RD. Enter. Okay, good to go. Yan. Yan a screenshot of management is successfully login after entering the correct username and password. Then step 4, establish SSH connection to PLAB control from PLAB deploy. Type the following command. Okay, type. I don't want to copy it because, my connection is very low. And then enter. Yan. Tapos na siya. Then screenshot displaying as HS connection to PLAB controller established from PLAB deploy. Like step 5. In order to determine the name of the utility container, type the following command. lxc-ls and then space grep utility and double check lxc-ls grep utility and then enter. Okay, good. The name, step 6, the name of the container can be seen, this one, utility container. Okay, then step 7, type the following command on the terminal in order to access the utility container. The command would be this one, lxc attach n infra underscore utility underscore container slash C2E40761. I type it. Okay, lxc attach. It's a very long password. Attach and space infra 1 underscore utility underscore container container slash dash C2E40761. So I double check the password lxc dash attach space dash n space infra1 underscore utility underscore container dash C2E40761 and then enter. Okay, enter. Okay. Next is it shows the command has been typed in order to access the utility container. Number 8. Okay, to enable the OpenStack commands in the container, type the following command in the terminal. Okay, I will type the source OpenRC. Source OpenRC and enter. Okay. Then next, step 9. To list the OpenStack users, type the following command. OpenStack user list. OpenStack user list. Enter. And then the table will come out on the screen. Number 10, minimize the terminal window by clicking the sign to return PLAB management desktop. Okay, minimize this one. And then click the Windows icon, which is the bottom left of the screen, and click settings. Okay, scroll down this one and settings. Okay, click the settings and choose the network and internet. After that, step 13, in the network and internet pane on the left and the side proxy. You're connected to the internet. Oh, there's a problem. Screenshot network and internet. And left side, manual proxy intranet. Find a setting. There's a problem with my internet connection. You're connected to internet. Oh my goodness. Proxy. Okay. I choose the proxy and then in manual proxy setups, script address. Okay, let me check it. Intranet. This one. Okay. Ensure that following is present. Where can I check this? Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry. Okay. Address. Use the following. What's this? Some kind of a joke. Okay. Internet 192.168.0. What the? Point 92.168.3. And then the proxy 800 on. Oh my goodness. Okay. Step 15. Close the window by clicking the X button, which is the top right corner of the settings window, and open the Mozilla Firefox web. Okay, okay. Let me see it. This one. And the Mozilla Firefox. This one, click the Mozilla Firefox. Okay, and proceed. In the browser URL bar, type the following. Let me copy this. Let me paste it. What the heck? Let me type it. HTTPS double slash 192.168.0.10 slash enter. Yun. Then see the dashboard. Note, if prompted to update Firefox, click not now. Then this next is step 17 in the login of OpenStack. Dashboard tab in the username, Xbox type admin. Admin. Okay, and next, minimize the admin. Minimize the window by clicking the button which is the top of the right zero box Firefox. Minimize the window. So, minimize daw natin muna siya. Wait, check ko muna maigi. Ano, taskbar icon, restore the previous session. Okay. So, minimize muna natin daw to. By clicking the minus button. Ito. Yun. And then, step 18 na tayo. Click on Footy icon to restore the previous session and root infra. Okay. Nasaan na si Footy? And then, uh, wait. Close the window, clicking X button and wish you top right corner. Click on the Footy icon to restore the previous session. Wala. Wait lang. This one. Okay. And then, restore the previous session to deploy. This one. Okay. I'm in the right way. Step 20. The Putty exit confirmation dialog box will appear asking, are you sure you want to close the session? Mhm. Management Putty exit confirmation dialog box asking if you want to close the session. Wait. Okay, nabuksan na natin siya. Then, the Putty exit confirmation dialog box will appear asking, are you sure You want me to close it? You can close the window by clicking the X button, which is corner. Okay, then this one, and then click OK. From the desktop, right click the Putty application and click Open. Okay, Open, and then deploy. Select the deploy again and click Open. Okay, log in again. Root, enter pass SSW0RD, enter, and then okay, same. Make sure it's same. Okay, step 24. Type the following command to obtain OpenStack password. So type this etc slash OpenStack and stack underscore deploy user underscore secrets dot yml. Let me check, double check. Less slash etc slash OpenStack underscore deploy slash user underscore secrets dot yml. Then press enter. Okay, next one. Keystone. Then step 25. To search for admin password, press the key. Type the following: keystone underscore alt underscore admin underscore password. Double check. Keystone underscore alt underscore admin underscore password, and then enter. Okay, next. Highlighted the password and it will automatically be copied to the clipboard. Use the password here. Searching the admin password to access the OpenStack. Highlight the password. Let me check the password. Welcome. Release login. Where is the password? Oh, command na. Oh my god. Command not found. To search for the admin password, press the key and type the following: okay, ulitin natin. Keystone. Okay. Screenshot. Ayun, ito. Ayun, password. Display the admin. Click on the Mozilla Firefox on the taskbar. Okay. Automatic na pala to. What? Oh, what? Okay, we'll reconnect it. Ay, where is the password here? My God. Restoring the previous Firefox session. Right click in the password text box and then paste the password. Click to connect. Am I right? Resume password. How the field manage resolving the admin password access. Highlight the password. Hmm. Yun. Yun. Connect na siya. Okay, nag-connect na. So, ito na yung lumabas. And then, dito daw, screenshot. So, screenshot natin. So, ayan, nag-screenshot na. And then, sa lab assessment na tayo. Next natin. So, true or false? Hmm, true or false? An OpenStack infrastructure is an example of a public cloud solution. Answer is false. And submit. Correct. Question number 3. What is the functionality of the Horizon service and OpenStack environment? These are the choices. It provides computing services of the OpenStack environment. It provides storage services for objects and files. It provides network connectivity services. It provides a web-based user interface to all the OpenStack services. And the last is none of the above. And the answer is it provides a web-based user interface. Then submit. Okay. And then number 4, the simplest way to verify if the OpenStack deployment was successfully is to this is the choices, but the answer is log into the OpenStack dashboard and verify the services. Submit. Okay, correct. Question number 5. Which command can be used to establish an SSH connection to the PLAB controller node? This one. SSH192. Then submit. Okay, correct. Then question number 6. In which file is the admin password stored that can be viewed to gain access on OpenStack dashboard? Answer is user underscore secrets dot YML. Submit. Okay, correct. Action item. Okay. Screenshot. Submit report. Are you sure you have completed all the required? Yes. You can click here to view this report now. Okay. Alex. Save as natin siya. Save as kasama tong isa. Okay. PDF. Nice. So, kaya tayo dyan. Save. Lab report. Save natin dito sa okay, dito. Yun. And then, balik tayo sa lab. Dito na tayo. Okay. Submit feedback. Okay, this is the end session of deploying cloud solution. Thank you for watching this video.